Hi everyone, my name is Anna and today we're gonna be going here to the supermarket. It's a very cloudy, windy day, so it's not great for us to do anything else. So I thought I would just bring you here, show you the prices, how it looks like, and explain a little bit in case there's anything I find particularly different from other places. So we're gonna go to this one called Zona Sul. Zona Sul is one of the most expensive brands of supermarkets here in Rio. So you just might want to bear that in mind. You might find cheaper places elsewhere, but let's take a look at that and then you can have a sense of how much it costs. Obviously, if you go to other places outside of Rio, or if you go to even other neighborhoods, because right now I'm in Ipanema, which is one of the most expensive neighborhoods over here, you might find better prices as well. So let's go there and check it out, and then we can take a look at how it looks like and the prices. Okay, so now we're just gonna go in. Already finding some vodka over here. The two prices here is the difference if you have their loyalty card or if you don't. So if you see different prices, it's because of that. If you're gonna stay here for a while, you might want to consider doing one of those. You might just need the CPF. Even a foreigner can actually have CPF done here, which is our kind of our ID number here in Brazil, but it's a bit cumbersome. So let me know in the comments if you guys might want to see how is the process, and then I can try and make a video to you about it. So each can of Heineken is $4.5, and each can of Brahma is $3.89. So Brahma is our national beer here. It's very popular. Heineken, pretty sure you guys know already. Oh look, coconut water. I don't know if there's some wind noise. It's 8 reais, $7.99 per bottle for coconut water, in case you want to take some home with you. Usually, as normal, you go in and you get some of the fruits inside. I did make a video about where to get fresh fruits, and usually you have more variety of fruits and better fruits to choose from. So if you wanna, they are for making caipirinha with the limes and the vodka. So how much is the lime? $4.39 per kilo. So yeah, if you want to check that one out, I did make a video about farmers markets here in Brazil and how much it costs and what you can get over there in terms of fruits, different fruits. So it's a nice one to check out. I'm gonna link that one below. So let's see, pineapple, $6.99. Eggs, so 10 eggs. It's not a dozen, usually that's a dozen, but this is 10 for $7.49. But if you want to go for the 30 eggs, then it's 15. Now let's see, if you're here by yourself and you want to cook, perhaps you don't want to like big vegetables, you can also buy them already cut for you. I'm sure you have some avocado somewhere. In here we call, I just learned from Bruno, which you might have heard me talking about him on the other videos. So avocado, apparently it's the small one, you know, but we actually have, I can see it here. You actually have another one, which is avocado as well, but for some reason we differentiate it. But this is our type here, it's bigger. I'm not sure what's the difference in taste, but there you have it. Red Label is quite popular over here. Costs $99 for 1 liter, 75.94, 750 milliliters. I'm not sure how much that is in ounces. Cheese. We have some very nice cheese in Brazil. The one that I wanted to draw your attention is these queijo Minas. This is the type of cheese very typical from Brazil. It resembles a mozzarella, fresh mozzarella, but it's not quite. So if you want to try Brazilian cheese, this is the one that I would suggest if you're in Rio. This is what I'm talking about. This is the other type of cheese we have, $7.89. This is our specific cream cheese. I quite like this brand over here, Panda. With a glass, actual glass container. This one is nice as well. So yeah, if you want to try our cream cheese style, catupiry is very famous as well. This is the one that goes inside the coxinha sometimes. So you might want to try that one. Yummy. I'm not sure what the name for this is in English. It's very popular over here. It's kind of a root similar to a potato, but not quite. And this is hygiene. We have many different names for this. This is very, very popular over here in Brazil. So you can buy this, like you can see it's called aipim, as you see here. You can see it's called macaxeira, mandioca. You might know it as a cassava. So that's the one if you want to try at home. I don't usually buy to make it at home because I don't know how to choose it, because it might get really hard. So you just might need to be careful. Oh, this is the fresh cheese. You can not only buy there, but you can also buy here with someone cutting for you. If in case you want a smaller piece, you can just come and ask them to cut it for you. They will cut it and wait for you. And bread. I did want to draw attention to the bread here. We have a very specific type of bread, which is this one here. This is very popular, very common. You'll find it pretty much everywhere throughout Brazil. And it's just a plain simple bread, but it's very light. It's similar to a baguette, but it's lighter in texture. So it's really, really good, and we have it pretty much every day for breakfast. At least that's a typical one. And then you have the mini versions. They're out of the regular versions, and the longer one that looks like a baguette. Oh, this here, chamate. This is very popular here in Rio. If you go down south, this is the version with lime. This is the version that is just the tea. Other brands, you can find these everywhere here in Rio. It's very popular. So if you're in Rio, I suggest you try. This is the ones, and it's even referring to that, the ones that you can find on the beach with the people selling it from the big barrels. So if you want to have it at home, this is what you need to buy. Let me see. It's quite popular over here. This is a kind of a water with some lime inside. It's a carbonated drink. Obviously, I need to speak about Guaraná, our most famous traditional beverage, fizzy drink over here. So this is something you might want to try as well. We have without sugar, which looks quite similar. It just has this white ribbon on top here that says white sugar. This can, if you're on a budget, this here can be a good option for you. So if you like preparing these, I think it's squash in English. This is the passion fruit one. We have guava, and you do have cashew, which I'm not seeing here today. Oh, I found it. Cashew. So this is also very traditional over here. You mix it with a little bit of water and then put some sugar in it, make it really fresh. Here in Rio, and I think in many places in Brazil, but definitely here in Rio, the water, tap water, is not really good to drink. So you might want to buy some bottled water, mineral water for you. So these are some of the prices. These are the fizzy ones, and the regular ones, $2.60, $2.39. Just some prices, and then you have others of other smaller options as well. This is washing liquid. So if you were here for a while, you might want to wash your clothes. But to be honest, I've seen some places where you have kind of the laundry places that you can take your clothes to. So you might be okay. Let's show you how much it costs. So Pantene, very well-known brand for you guys probably. So conditioner on top over there, 24, 25. Over here the shampoo, 23. Deodorant, 17.59. Some hydrating cream, Nivea, 15.69. Toothpaste, see the basic ones, cost around $12.19. Toilet paper. So a pack of toilet paper, $18.99. Soap, $3.69. This is a famous brand here in Brazil if you want to try it. For the ladies, the period pads, $5.29, $5.29, $4.79. So if you like jam, these are all imported jam. So there are the prices for the jam. But what I wanted to show you is our candies and our sweets. So goiabada is our guava candy. It's not really a candy. It's more like a hardened jam. You can actually take pieces out of it. So this one here is $18.90. The other one here is, because it's light, so zero sugar, it's $25. This is the banana one, and this is the what you might know as dulce de leche. In here we use the Portuguese wording for it, doce de leche. And you can have many brands here. The other one, this is a very good one. I quite like this one. You can have with chocolate or without. This is the one made of banana. The prices. Pé de moleque. This is a peanut crumble type of sweet, very popular here in Brazil. So if you want to take something for your colleagues or something like that, this is it. And then paçoca. This is like, I think, our most famous one. This is really a peanut crumble. Like it would crumble on your hands when you eat it, but it's super good. So as I mentioned on the other one, with the other one is already prepared. This one is the actual tea. So if you want to take it back home to prepare it home, this might be a good option. I always take these home. I can't find it anywhere. I live in the UK, so I can't find it anywhere over there. And even when I go to Brazilian shops, you usually just find the little tea bags like these. But this one here is actually the leaf, the toasted leaf loose that you infuse it in water, and I can't find it anywhere. So if you like this, I suggest you take maybe a box or two home. It's quite light. So just take these with you. Coffee. Also, if you want to try some Brazilian coffee, if you want to take them home. So those are the prices. The brands over here that are very, this is decaf, but this brand here, Pilão, Três Corações, Melita, these are very famous, popular Brazilian brands if you want to try these. So Três Corações over here. So yeah, if you want something quite typical from Brazil, those are the ones you might want to take. And usually the filters for you to prepare. Oh, there it is, Pilão, all the way down here. And the prices are $19.90 for both types. If you like cereals, you won't have many options, but here they are. You probably know these brands. And those are the prices. Some milk substitutes over here. So almonds, 16 or 21. This is soy, $8.59. Oat, rice. For some snacks here, these are very traditional here. Passatempo, $6.99. It's kind of like a milk biscuit covered in chocolate. And these, the wafers, also very popular. These are all very popular things here. Do you guys have these ones in the US? Can you let me know in the comments? Because I don't think I ever seen it in the UK. I'm not sure if you guys have it in the US, anything similar to this. So if you ever tried it, this is kind of, I think it's a type of corn flour biscuit, kind of. So some meat. This is a pork meat cut for $30.99. Some popcorn in case you want to make some popcorn at home. $3.49 for the pack for microwaving. Tapioca, if you want to take home, it's $5.29 for half a kilo, which is around a pound of tapioca. Farofa, this is ready meal farofa. I personally don't like this, but if you like them, you can get them and take them home. Otherwise, you can just take the actual cassava flour, which is gonna be these. So you're gonna have the toasted ones, the toasted versions. You can see the difference in color, I guess, hopefully. So this is untoasted, this is toasted, $4.29, $4.39, and you have many. So this is the thing we use to make farofa, which is this thing here you see here. So this kind of crumbly looking thing. So if you tried it, probably you tried it in a churrasco and you liked it. The manioc flour, farinha de mandioca, that's what you're gonna be looking for when you come here to get. And usually the way I do it, I prepare it with some bacon, some butter, just mix everything together after the bacon is golden, and that's it. Some palmito. I have heard that many foreigners don't really like it. Brazilians love it. It's quite, it's very expensive, so we usually don't have it very often, but we really like it. So if you're up for trying it, or if you tried and you liked it, that's how we usually sell them here. These versions are already cut, so things like that you might want to try. Let me see what else. I don't know if you want some tuna and sardines. If you're on a budget, want to save some money, usually that's a good option. I have it all the time with some mayo in a sandwich. Let's see. Now we're getting close to Christmas, so let's see the price of a Chester. Our Chester is our alternative to a turkey. So it costs $123 per kilo, which is roughly 2 pounds. $170 is the total price for this one here, which is around 1.5 kilos, so 3 pounds roughly. So let's see some pasta over here. So this is kind of a fancy brand, more or less. Not quite, but over here it's a bit. $13.95. $13.95 for half a kilo or around a pound of pasta. If you go to the more regular brands over here, then it's way more affordable. So like $5.99 for 1 full kilo. So that's 2 pounds instead of 1 pound of pasta. $5.99 for, again, this is 1 kilo as well. And then this is the whole meal type of pasta, $7.55 for 1 pound. Some olive oil, if you want, $29. I could not go by without showing you Pao de Queijo for you to prepare at home. So if you're staying at an Airbnb that has an oven, it does need to be on an oven. Won't work on the microwave or anything, but you can buy this. This is a very good brand, so you can just go ahead and buy that. How much it is it? This is $14.99 for this little pack that has a little under half a pound of Pao de Queijo. It's great. So let's see the way you do it, because I know it's a bit complicated. You can do it on an air fryer if you have one. That's new, I didn't know that. But you need to warm it 180 Celsius degrees. Then you need to put them in a tray 2 centimeters distance, so about 1 inch. Then you leave it for 30 minutes after the oven is already hot, and then you take it out when it's golden. Okay, so they might have made it easier as well. This is the cold drink session. So I know that in the UK it's really hard to find cold drinks, but here in Brazil you'll find it everywhere, all supermarkets, all grocery shops, all bakeries. So you just might want to get one of these, and usually there's no difference in price. So you can just grab one of these and take it for you to go and start drinking. And it's fresh already. Coke, 2-liter bottle, 8 reais, yeah. So yeah, that's it everyone. I hope you had an idea of how much things cost in a Brazilian supermarket. Probably you're gonna find it cheaper if you go elsewhere, if you're not in Rio. But yeah, let me know what you think, and hit like if that was interesting to you. And if you want to see more content about Brazil, check our other videos. We have loads of videos about Rio, but soon hopefully we're gonna be able to make more videos about the entire Brazil as well. There's so much to see here. So yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.